Right, time to get this done. So on to Dimension 10. Lucky last. Only issue, we ran out of the magic clock. So we've got one run left, and then the rest will have to be, slogged through without the magic clock, which is somewhat of an issue, because it will greatly increase the time. As you can see, I'm not bothering with a timer at this point. So take a guess, do you reckon it will be over or under the 20-hour mark? We will be using the same comp as usual, so we'll grab our Nurse, our Mystic, and our Thief. Thief in one to Pilfer. Do I really need to go for the Thief? No. You know what? I'm not going to go for the Thief. It's kind of redundant, because without the magic clock, I can essentially reset as much as I want. So I can just go use the farm trick to reset at X floor to get X item into the shop. That includes rares. You can spam it if you want to try and get rares. How many? Oh, cool. I can craft all. Looks like. Yeah, perfect. I don't really have to worry about the what's it called either. The blue smithing crystals. Also chuck the Nurse in last. Trying to maximize speed, I think. Because we do just want to get as far and as quick as possible with our last magic clock run. Although, one slight change is I will be taking warps off and putting the mine shaft on. The reason for that is I want copper. I need copper for the final boss, otherwise it's going to be a little bit of an issue. Not too much, but a little bit. It'll be really, really bad. I can sell the blues, since I will be able to buy them back fairly simply. Unless we run out, which we did. What did I mess up on? There's a 10. That's 20, perfect. Take the 4, put it over here. 3 back, your 4 as well. Okay, and lastly, we'll also upgrade the attack relic however we can. Don't think I have any mail. Nope, I don't have any quests to turn in. Okay, let's just see how far and quick we can go. So, mine shafts, warps off. Here we go. Right, so we're starting to slow down a little. 1.5 hours is not bad at all for getting 650, no warps as well. Really pays to have the extra Mystic over a Thief, just in terms of speed. And we don't really need the loots. Well, we might. We might run to a little bit of people. But we will end here and unfortunately lose our magic clock. We have to start getting stuff in order to actually take down the final boss. So there's a few things we need to sort of go after and tackle. One is levels. Levels do help. I believe the Nurse is pretty high up on status resist, because status resist plays the most important part in the final boss here. That's sort of why I did the mine shafts as well, so I can get copper, and I can craft the... what are they called? Bracelets? Are they bracelets? Yeah. How many can we make? We can make 7. Well, you know what? I'm going to make them all. I don't think we need anything else for them. I would go after the Doodle Charm, but unfortunately... kind of hard to get. As in, grinding out the 2k floors when you finally do get the quest. I think we would have just got it there, right? Yeah. And I'm almost already done with the dimension, so to speak. But the other thing we do need is, of course, the Chef. The Chef is the other big tool that we're going to make use of to actually beat the final boss. Also do want to do the arena. Just quickly, and then we can sort of discuss what exactly I'm going to do. You guys have the right equipment, you sort of do. I guess the bracelets are fine. Well, damage is always just a bit better. You're a bit lackluster, but that's fine. Do you have anything interesting? No, you just have the smithing crystals. Where? Oh, that's a bad time for my mouse to die. Let's quickly try to fix that. I have a second mouse, luckily. In fact, that's why I might sound a little bit weird, because I'm leaning over to plug stuff in, because obviously I don't want this to count as time. Ooh, oh, this mouse is not set up correctly. Okay, I don't think we can use rocks for the Chef. Let me just set up the arena, and then I'll try to fix my mouse while that's going. We'll probably skip. Well, I got the mouse fixed, but I gotta say, this was not what I expected to come back to, and that miss was actually quite big. Hopefully some of them wipe, otherwise I'm gonna wipe. Don't hit the... you did. Oh, poison too. There's 2 floors left. Can I get through it with skull bashing? I might be able to, just in case I'm going to defend on them. Ah, this is horrible. Get rid of you first. And try to trigger their heal. Hit this guy. Thank you. Don't do too much damage. I really don't want to take damage on you. This is going to be insanely close. Not, I might be able to... Damn it. I was hoping they'd cycle into healing. Then I could try and regen a little. We gotta take care of the Huntress. None of them, they both have Reflect. Really sort of need them to just heal. We're gonna try and take care of you. Okay, that sort of helps. This is gonna be close. Please just die. Thank God. Okay. Why did we do that? Well, I need the essence. I desperately need the essence. In fact, that might have been why. Because I need to upgrade the relative resistance as much as possible. Which is only level 17, sadly. Might as well grab regen. No, we want mana as well. Yeah. And the reason for that is I need as much resistance as possible for the final boss to avoid sleep. I would also kind of like to get the gems, since I've added them. That would help out a lot, but the 15 copper for him is a bit of a worry. Okay, so then what's the plan? Well, we need to... No, I hire you from here. We need to hire the chef. Do I want to turn auto-equip off? No, we'll fix it up slightly. Dark Mage, Mystic... Dark Mage... Mystic... No, I want more Dark Mages. Yes, I want maximum damage because we also want to do this still relatively quickly. We're not doing a thief. And I would like frying pans. I don't know how many we can make. We can make plenty. Especially because I bought the iron. Craft that. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So everyone gets a frying pan. We're just trying to stack resources as best as we can. And we just want to power level the chef to 9 because we want the dino egg. What else can I do? I need to craft as many of these as possible, which is not that many. Although, no, I don't actually. I don't need them for the final boss, because we'll single target. Okay, the Lucky Clovers are fine. I kind of want more as well. You can have a bit more damage, you can have a Lucky Clover. Yes, you can have a little bit more damage. That's the other Clover, and then you can have a Clover. Nope, that's all the Clovers? Great. What can you have? Doesn't really matter what you have in that case. Definitely want the Pack Gem instead. Okay, and then we can just level up the frying pans to max. In fact, I probably should have waited. Just so I could, check if I need to buy more crystals. It's fine. Shouldn't be too slow, and I'm just going to cycle in and out. Make sure you're on pancakes. And ingredient-wise, we can now use the wood. We can use... I think we can just use everything. Because I don't need any more of the stuff for the nurses, I don't think. We just want to burn through all our resources. Except for the infected edge. So, poison vials and I think it's the demonic horn. Don't need more frying pans yet. So demon horn and poison vials will not be used. Everything else can go nuts. I wish you could set the stuff you haven't discovered. Just in case, I get them when I do discover them. I've also been rambling for 10 minutes, which is not great, because I'm running behind, so to speak. Because I do still want to do this in a quick manner. Key settings, we don't want mine shafts anymore. Though, do we? It'll burn through the chef's resources, so I'll keep that on. Okay, now it's just a slow crawl. Only as much levels as possible on the chef, get it to level 9. I think we need like 700. We should get... what was that? I don't know, call it 200 experience from that, and 350, so we'll be close. We'll have to maybe grind a little bit, but it will be painfully slow getting through all this. But I'll probably stop whenever I get decent gear, or anything I want to utilize, and then just cycle that way. For gold as well. I'd like to get 500k for Patty, just for the extra resistance, but it's not a big deal. I mean, I guess that HP does help out. Just face tank a bit more. Anyway, we'll let it continue. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Right, so I already had a better thought. Between the resources we do have, the resources we will get, and the floors, I don't think we need the frying pans, in actuality. I think I'd be better off just stacking damage. So, we'll rehire everyone. You. Just last, you. It's slightly wrong, because I want to be buying this out. And leveling up these weapons. We do as much damage as possible. Yeah, so in and out. One level, I guess. One experience only. Also, I shouldn't have crafted the copper bracelets, because I only need 5. And I should have been saving. That would have been 4 copper for the gems. Oh well. Slightly more of you. Definitely want that. The Stoner Sight is just terrific. I know I don't need it, it helps me mentally. Okay, so that should be fine. Power Shield also needs to be leveled up since it gives attack, everything else is fine. Okay, so always from you. Chef, Dark Mage, might as well just grab the Dark Mages now, and the Nurse. I could also probably run without the Nurse, and we'd probably be fine, but just in case, run with the Nurse. You can have that, definitely want Power Gloves. Can we craft any of these silver amulets? Good, we can craft one. I mean, it's HP 2, isn't it? No, it's damage reduction. So these are actually pretty good. If I didn't have the materials for the couple bracelets, I'd probably try and go after them. The damage reduction definitely helps. I guess you can have that. Mystic should be here. You can have 2 more of them. And you guys can have clovers. Perfect. Decent amount of gold, amount of item find, and we should have a lot better damage. It's still doing much else, because I would like the extra copper. Any gem we can craft would just be great. If we get 2 nurses to a decent amount of status resist, the boss should be a piece of cake, because it doesn't actually do a lot of damage. The only issue is the fact that the first phase puts you to sleep, and the second phase stuns you. So if you can resist, you're in a really good position. God, this has just been so painful. This takes so long. It could just be hard if I started that magic clock. We do also still have to grind a bit on the chef. I doubt they hit level 9. So we'll probably do 1 to 100 or whatever, wherever we can clear instantly. And hopefully get them. And now you're probably wondering, what about resources? Because I plan to use the Dino Egg on the boss, right? So I probably need resources for that. Well, you can turn wood, luckily, into food. So you can just reset the blacksmith shop as much as you want till you get enough wood. Okay. Speaking of which, do you have any? Perfect. Granted, he doesn't always stock a lot at a time. And sadly, I also don't have enough cash to get Platy. Well, I have exactly enough, but I want to level stuff up, so in that regard, I don't have enough. So how are we looking? The chef is 752, so 219. So we might have to do it twice, which is going to be a bit of a pain. I wish you could obviously hire more than one, that would greatly help out. Mystic, and then I'm actually going to try and run nurses. So I should be able to clear pretty easily. Damage-wise, I mean. So I wouldn't mind trying to get an extra level on the nurses. We'll give Frying Pans to try and get a few extra resources, because anytime we can cast the pancakes is a little bit better. I shouldn't have to worry too much about equipment, though. And do I do it manual? Because you're going to regen. I think if I give you Phantasmal Claw, it should be fine. Start from 1. Still doing mine shafts. I think I'm 1 copper short of a gem. I really shouldn't have crafted the extra rings. My thought was to bring like a Dark Mage or something, but that doesn't matter. Because if I can't heal with them, they're a waste of a slot. And if I run the Healing Stone, then there's no point running 2 bracelets. So at most I only need 5 bracelets. Right, fingers crossed I've counted correctly. Yeah, perfect. Level 9 on the chef. Now we just need to bank up some resources and we can get this done. So, what do you have? You have no wood, which is a bit unsettling. I think I would kind of like to farm just a little bit. I think it might be quicker than resetting. I think if I do this, and then give you all frying pans, I should be able to just use the frying pans to farm up some resources nice and quickly. I don't have an extra one. Also means I want item find. And I'm not too sure how many we'll need. It's 2 per cast. And it's going to be at least 10 casts, so it's 20. Then for the bosses, I don't know, maybe 50 resources. So we'll count the bags. So it should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Come on. 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, resources. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was counting correctly. Anyway, I'm going to bank them up and then we'll take on the boss. Right, hopefully that's fine. It actually doesn't take too long to farm up resources. It's better than buying, definitely, just because the amount of wood that is stocked is way too little. How much do we have? 105. I think that should be enough to carry us. So let's set up the comp. We definitely want a chef, we want a mystic, and then we just want 4 nurses. One more, please. Thank you. Equipment-wise, we do want the infected edge. That can go on our mystic. And it doesn't really matter what everyone else has. We're not really doing this for damage, because our main damage will come from using the chef. So what we actually do want to do is, can I... No, of course, I've burnt through all the resources. I'd like as much damage reduction or dodge as I can, which actually Skull Blades do damage reduction. So I'll take the guaranteed reduction over 20% evasion. Shield-wise, I don't think any shields offer anything specific, so we'll just go with whatever's strongest. Right. Yep. The chef doesn't really matter. He can have the Stone of Sight, so I can see what's going on. Everyone else has copper bracelets. The Mystic doesn't really need the star. I can't make any gems. Right, I have 8 bars. Yeah, so if I hadn't crafted the extra bracelets, I could have made 1 gem. Oh well, lesson learned, I suppose. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I guess we are just stacking the evasion then. Or reflection. Reflecting damage back isn't horrible. It's not hugely necessary. We'll use the star gem on that one. And then, I guess, demonize. No, we'll make one of you a dodge person. Like that. In fact, you should go first, because you'll probably be the one healing. And then you can just have attack. Fairly simple. We don't have any hollowed plates or big dodge equipment, so it doesn't really matter. We will liquidate everything, so it's easier to craft. And then it's just leveling up. Well, the rapier's not even plus. Make sure everything's out of the blue at the very least. Perfect. Max. Oh, there is one blue. And they're yellow. So we can burn through... Well, actually no, I thought I had more yellow. Never mind. Just do what we can amongst everything. I suppose doing those was probably a good idea since they give damage reduction. Okay, this is probably going to be trial and error. I doubt we get it the first try. It is just sort of completely random. Well, not random, but it is luck. Whether or not we resist enough to beat the boss. It shouldn't be too hard. If I have to grind out more resources, I'll grind out more resources. Also do everything manually. Fairly simple. We just KO. So, the Skull Bash. If we can. Perfect. Don't really have to worry about mana. First mistake. I forgot to swap the Dino Eggs to actually be used. Try again. More wood for me to restock? No. You do have another star gem, so I guess that's actually pretty neat. And more red. Don't really need the blue, so I don't know why I bothered. We'll do that. Grab you this time. Do it first, just to make sure. So Dino Egg. All Dino Egg, because that's all we ever want to cast. And then Mystic. Give me my nurses, please. One more. There we are. Rapier's fine. You need to swap. As well as the Skull Bash. You need to swap. At least equipping stuff is fairly simple now. We're meant to have an evasion gem. This is all sort of wonky. I will use the star gem though on the nurse. As long as the nurses can survive, that's the big thing. All we want is them to survive. Dino eggs, that's correct. Alright, take 2. I could buy the well. I don't want to just waste all my gold in case this takes a bit longer. Do want the regen though. It's just me, or does this have less HP? Maybe the 2 with the stars are doing more damage. Don't think we want to AoE. I think we honestly just want to try and obliterate. Well, I guess the burn damage is decent. Almost there on you, so we'll pin you up. We don't want to waste too many charges of the Dino Eggs. We do want to try and get every room done pretty quick. Probably just hit with the affected edge. Probably does more. As long as we can survive with, I don't know, like 40 uses, I think we can get the boss done. Is it 3? Did I misread? It might even be 4. I need to watch that. If it's 4, I might have made a mistake. Almost done. Pot is also what I should be going after. We will heal up. If we're going to waste another Dino Egg, we might as well heal up. I think I can just hit. Yeah, I think it is 4. It's not too big of a deal. I think we'll still be able to manage. Maybe. Warp would be nice. I'd hate to get to the boss and then just not have enough eggs. Which is kind of looking like the case. If I take the mine shaft, he's going to use the eggs. Which would be annoying. You sort of need to heal up. Just showing the damage. Another egg charge gone. Yeah, no, I don't think we have enough egg charges. We'll show off the boss and then I'll probably do some more farming just to get enough eggs. At least I can see how the copper bracelets stack up. Last room. I don't like to do the recharge. Also don't want to be poisoned. I'll spread it out. Again, if I have to use a Dino Egg, I might as well. Utilize its damage fully. Maybe we have a little bit more AoE. Okay, we do have 40, so that's 10 uses. We do want to dot, if possible. Probably focus on healing. I'm going to use the Skull Blade. Just want to do as much damage as possible. Actually, no. It is right to heal up. We want the most damage. No sleep, please. Okay, so none of the nurses went to sleep, which is great. Love to inflict the burn. Well, it's not great, actually, because I've just tanked all my mana. I actually don't need to heal. I will just hit here. Since we can't regen mana. Please wake up. The invasion came in handy. And this is where the eggs sort of go to waste. At least you're awake. I am just going to Skull Bash since we should be able to not fight. No sleep. Not enough. Ah, wasted the eggs. Alright, we'll see how the second phase goes, but yeah, that's the basic plan. Just wish we had more eggs to do the majority of the damage. I'll go on a proper farm run. And also need to be healing. But you don't do much damage. Yeah, you do hardly anything. Which is why we need to sort of bank on the damage from the eggs. Especially once you start stunning. But I suppose you can farm up your own resources and use... Yeah, we might be able to win this. If the nurse... Not the nurse, if the Mystic wakes up and I can regen mana. Should be fine. Come on, get some resources. It's not enough. You can use Skull Bash. You can use Skull Bash. You two will heal. I do love how this boss is a lot easier than the predecessors. Great way to end things off, don't you reckon? Oh, Oblivion, no! Does less than the Vacation Lord's Fireball. I guess they bounce it around the fact that it hits everyone. The most mana, you have the most mana, a little bit of healing, a little bit more healing. There we go, there's a stun. We did get them, it's not too much of a big deal, though I do have to watch the mana because of it. Come on, Chef. Just get 2 resources. Heal on you. Heal on you. I also can't status this boss, which is a bit annoying. You got 1 stun resist. Worse for wear in terms of mana. There we go, there's... Ah, right. No, never mind. The resources don't matter, because you don't calculate them till you get to... a new room. So I guess we're just mowing down the last 5k. The Mystic doesn't wake up though, we are gonna wipe. Okay, don't stun. Thank God. It means we can go back to casting Skull Bash. I suppose this is a little bit more interesting. It's a bit funner when there are stakes to it now. Skull Bash on you. We'll Skull Bash on you. Just hit on you. Or heal. Then play it somewhat safe in case it stuns. Just cast Recharge just in case. Be fine. Never actually heard this song in full. Pretty cool. Bit of a banger. Yeah, we're in the red. Stun on the Mystic. Yeah, I called the cast, so we won't Skull Bash. We'll save our mana. Yeah, we need to start healing on the others. Or we can go for a round of damage. It's got a nice piano section. Ah, I wanted to end it with a skull bash. Oh well. Ah, finally complete. Let's see how long it took. How'd they come back to life if these are their severed heads? Just wondering. More dino eggs and that would have been super quick. Could you imagine if I ended it like that without showing off the time? 20 hours and 15 minutes to get to the Warrior Dimension. Not bad for a first full attempt. You can definitely do better. Dino eggs are definitely the way to go. Anyway, I will take a little bit of a break and then we'll get to grinding. Probably do a bit of theory crafting. Hope you enjoyed.